Hi Mama, it's Katie here. I do prenatal workout videos where we focus on strengthening the body, staying fit physically as well as mentally. This has really helped me in this pregnancy journey, and I hope that if you've joined the Great Pregnancy Challenge, it's also helping you or has helped you along the way. I will also be doing some birth preparation videos, as well as talking to various specialists about topics related to pregnancy, to birth itself, to postpartum as well. So join me for all of those. If you like what I am releasing in the videos, hit the like and the subscribe button and tell another mama friend to join. I would be happy and grateful for your support. So in this video today, I wanted to go over what I have in my hospital bag. So I'm 38 weeks pregnant currently. I just recently packed my bag. The advice is to pack it a bit earlier. I had too much going on and just finally managed to do this recently. And I will walk you through what is actually in the bag. So first, let's have a look. It's quite heavy. Let's have a look at what is in here for the birthing process itself. So when your contractions start, or when your water breaks, or when your mucus plug falls out, or if you realize a decreased movement of baby, and you are also concerned and you will be heading to hospital thinking that this is it, this is labor. I'm ready to greet my little one and my little one is ready to come into this world. You will be heading to a birth house or a hospital. And when you arrive there, you're going to probably need to show a few things first. So the first thing that I have here are my documents. So this is my health insurance, which is needed to show that you are covered. This is my ID to show that this is indeed me and nobody else. Here I have a card, just a payment card that I can use in case it will be needed later. And I have packed one more card, which is the one showing my blood group. I never remember what it is, so I'm AB positive. So I'm also packing this one. This comes in handy in case something goes wrong and you will need an extra operation or blood transfusion or something like that. So if you do have a card showing your blood group, then also pack it in the bag. The next thing that I have is my birth plan. So this I have already submitted to the hospital that I'm giving birth at, but I'll also take this with me to show to the midwife when I arrive there that these are my preferences, so they can see what I want and what I hope to expect. There's a best case scenario and the next case scenario. Obviously I'm hoping for the best case scenario. I have made a separate video about the birth plan, what is in here, what are the options. So have a look at that one. I will link it in the description box below for you to also find it. So I'm taking my birth plan with me. Another thing that I will take for the birthing process itself is a lip balm. There's a lot of breathing going on in labor, and the lips can get very dry. So I'm taking an extra lip balm, letting my partner know that I have that. So when it comes in handy, he'll pass it over to me. And then I also have some extra hairpins and hair bands that are in there. What else? I am a person who wears contact lenses, so depending on when the process will start, I will either be in the contact lenses or in the glasses, or will be changing throughout that process. So the glasses is also something that I'm taking with me for the birthing process itself. And then my preferred birth form will be in water. So in the hospital that I'm giving birth, there are 11 birthing rooms and 8 out of them have a bathtub. So ideally, one of these rooms with a bathtub will be available, and I would love to jump in there and be hugged by the water. That also releases extra oxytocin and helps in the birthing process. And that's how I gave birth to my first baby, and I would like to repeat that. So last time I took a swim bra that I thought that I would put on not to be naked, but then when I was in that moment in the process, I felt like nothing can constrain me, and I took it off and was completely naked throughout all of those hours, and that felt really, really the best. So I'm not packing anything like that this time. And then I have many drinks. So I have some different types of drinks that I'm packing with me, just because I don't know what I will be in the mood for. So there is vitamin water with a lemon flavor. Then I have a tea without any added sugar, which is lemon and herbs. And this, by the way, is the best kind of bottle that you can have. So it will be easy for you to drink. If you have something with a wide opening, this one's also fine. But if you have a wider opening, it could be simply tricky for you to drink from it while you are in labor. So something with a little spout like this is recommended. Then I have a mint tea as well. So a few different types of teas and an energy drink. Let's see how long it is. You might need some more energy. This has a bit of caffeine in it, so I've also packed one of these. And what is missing here is a simple water bottle. So I will also pack a water bottle with a opening like this that can then be just used like that. So things with flavor and things without flavor, and something with sugar, something without sugar, and then something with caffeine. So therefore I'll have options and simply ask for something to be passed to me in the moment when I need it. What else? I have packed some snacks. These can be used either by me or by my partner. So the snacks that I have packed are crackers. Again, small, easy, 2 types of crackers with thyme and with beetroot, just to have a bit of option and to see what I feel like in that moment in time. And depending on whether it's your first baby or your second or your third, the birthing process might be longer or shorter. So I'm packing a lot of crackers just in case my husband also gets hungry and would like to snack on something, so he can also have that. So crackers, nuts, just something to give some extra energy if needed, and some granola, fruit, berry bars. So just some easy, simple snacks to be able to eat quickly that I like. Let's see if I will be eating any of this at all in the first labor. When I was giving birth the first time, I didn't eat much. So let's see how it is this time. And the last thing for labor itself is a speaker. So one of my preferences is to have calm, kind of meditative music in the background. So I'm not sure that the hospital has that option to link your own music to their system. So I'm bringing this speaker, not to be dependent on them. It is charged and ready to go. And that's it for the birthing process itself. So I have also packed some things for after giving birth when the baby arrives, and then depending on the country you live in, the hospital you're giving birth at, the occupancy rates and so on, you might be staying there a shorter or longer period of time. So let's just have a quick look about for things that I've packed for after giving birth. A toothbrush. There is toothpaste as well. A little toothpaste and toothbrush just for dental hygiene. Then I have my creams, so my face cream, my eye cream, and a charger. So again, depending on what you're going to be doing with your phone, using it for pictures, taking videos, I'm packing the charger to have as well with me in case I run out of battery. And then one more thing that for me is super important, and I use this again with the first baby that I had. For me, it was very hard, the breastfeeding process. The breasts, mine, but also a lot of other people's, are not used to being sucked at and pulled and used so much, and having saliva around the nipples. So my little one was a piranha right away and was sucking the life out of me, which is great because she had a good sucking motion, but that really hurt my nipples. And soon, maybe within 12 hours, they were very cracked, very sore, almost started to bleed. And I got a recommendation from a friend who gave birth a few months earlier that this little product called the Silveret saved her. And when I came out of the hospital, I wrote her immediately if she could lend me her Silverets, and she did. I put them on, so let's have a look what they look like. They are little nipple cups designed in the shape of the nipple, so nothing will be pressing on your nipples, and they can be very sensitive after giving birth and when you're breastfeeding. So that's one benefit, that it makes this barrier between your nipple and the outside world. So essentially, if I was wearing a t-shirt or a shirt or whatever, it immediately rubbed against the nipple and really hurt. Bras was not an option. So this creates a nice little barrier, one thing. And then you essentially put these nipple shields made of silver on your nipple. I will not show you now my nipple, but you put it on your nipple and then you put whatever clothes or bra or something to hold it in place. You can also put a little bit of breast milk in there. That also helps in recovery of the nipples. And these really saved me. Within a few hours of the first application, I felt much better. I felt a relief, and the nipples started healing immediately. So this is something I'm packing immediately, and I will start using as soon as baby starts breastfeeding. And then when he is not breastfeeding, I will immediately apply these Silverets so that my nipples don't get damaged from the onset. So these are also packed and ready to go. I will write the name in the description box below, by the way, as well, so you can look that up in case this is of interest. And then in the hospital, they usually have some sort of gowns or pajamas or something for mums to wear, as well as nice big knickers, undies, as well as pads and some like bottles to help with the cleaning. But I'm also packing a few extras here for myself, which are going to be flip-flops or slippers to walk around the hospital, to go to the bathroom, maybe go to the cafe. So these are in here, and then just a few things to wear as well. So some loose clothes. I'm just packing some sports leggings, pregnancy ones still, because even though the baby comes out, it doesn't mean that the belly goes away immediately, so there'll still be a bit of a bump there. So these will be for sure most comfortable. And then again, a shirt, which is also a pregnancy shirt, some nice big undies, some socks in case it's warm, in case it's cold, and then some extra clothes. I put a dress in there as well, as a tank top, a sports one with this sports bra in there that will then nicely hold those silverettes in place, but at the same time be comfortable for breastfeeding. You can just pull it down, super stretchy, super flexible. So that's it when it comes to clothing for me. There's one more thing actually that I thought I put in. I think I'll have to make sure that I do put it in, is some pastils for the throat. So I had a very dry throat after giving birth to baby number one, and needed something just to kind of moisturize and hydrate my throat. So I was drinking a lot, and also had these little pastils that I was sucking on, and that really helped. So I will pack that right after this video. And then for baby, there's a few little things as well. I don't know what size he will be exactly, obviously it's only an estimate. So I have 2 sizes packed, 50 and 56, some pants, some pajamas in both sizes. So another set here, then some little hats and some socks. You might want to immediately pack things to bring them home as well. I will just tell my husband to pack a few extra, maybe warmer pajamas or like a sleeping kind of extra thin coat and whatnot to bring baby home when they discharge us. But I'm not packing that immediately in my hospital bag. One more thing I'll put in is a few pads. So the hospitals usually provide this as well, so you shouldn't have to bring them, but I will just take a few just in case. And that's it. So I hope that me showing you these things kind of gives you some ideas of what you will be bringing to the hospital as well. I don't think it's too much. It's a few things just in case. And we have our phones these days, so can always ring somebody, a friend, a family member, a partner, to bring us whatever else we had potentially forgotten. But that's it from my side when it comes to what to pack in your hospital bag. I hope it was useful, and I wish you all the best, good luck, and I hope to see you in a future video. Bye, Mama.